I'm gonna start this off by asking, why does this movie feel so low budget? It seemed like they used the $150 million they had for this movie poorly. I'm mad mainly because they're using my dream car for this movie, the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. Any other car and I would have felt slightly less mad. This movie is lacking in a huge way, almost in a novice film student, indie filmmaker kind of way. This is a Michael Bay movie. And as a director and a director of photography, it is your job to make sure everything is right on screen. That means no shadows of the crew should appear on screen. That is a rookie mistake. When stuff like that happens, I automatically lose interest because that means you don't take pride in your storytelling at all. I didn't watch this movie in its entirety, so I'm only going to break down the first 20-ish minutes. There's two main issues I have with the driving scenes in this movie. The first one is continuity errors. What's a continuity error, you ask? A continuity error is an error where consistency is not maintained between the cuts. Actors and props have to be in the same place when multiple angles are shot. If there's any change or placement of the actors or props, the audience is quick to see the continuity error. The first error I noticed was when the mirror of the Alfa Romeo was scraped off by the truck on one scene, but the next couple scenes it's back on the car and it looks untouched. You may say, ooh, it's just a mirror, who cares? But I care. It's the small details like that that makes a movie interesting and believable. As an aspiring filmmaker, when I'm shooting commercials or music videos or short films, these are little things that I'm being held accountable for. Somebody like Michael Bay should be accustomed to noticing small details like this. Second was when they were drifting around the roundabout. You can clearly see Ryan Reynolds and that other person sticking their heads out the window in slow motion. But when it switches camera angles, it looks like the window in the back is closed and you don't see anyone in the front window. Continuity. There's a part in there also where one of the women is saying they're being chased by a BMW, but you don't see the BMW until 3 scenes later. What they're really being chased by at the moment is either a Renault or an Opel. Hard to tell because the badge is a little blurred, but either way, that is a car with less than 200 horsepower keeping up with a car with around 506 horsepower. That's the equivalent to your mom's Miata racing a Shelby GT500. Doesn't make sense. Action car stunts like these are what I live for, and I feel like I could have done a million times better. In a car chase, if you wanted to make it good and memorable, then you need to remember it. That's hard to do when you can't tell what's going on because mid-car chase you want to throw in a flashback. You also can't do that if there's substantially more dialogue than there is cars going broom broom.
I'm in my mom's car.
The pacing for this movie is way off, and that's my second gripe with this film. There's too many interruptions and distractions from the car chase. Car chases are things that are supposed to get you on the edge of your seat, making you wish you were there and experiencing it firsthand. The dialogue in the car scenes feel forced. I get the We're Family vibe slightly, but it doesn't feel real. This movie doesn't feel directed. It feels like everyone was just reading their lines and someone just threw in a car chase in there. This, as a filmmaker, makes me upset.